What's up, everybody? Welcome to another commentary. This one titled Another Stupid Loss. That's me on the top right. My name is Mike, and thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Yes, subscribe, like, be notified. Come watch play pickleball. I have a lot of new things that are going on right now. There's my social media on TikTok, Instagram as well, m.pballer. Hope you guys can make it. For those who have been following the journey, this is another game playing here in Lutz, Florida, at a place called Ace Pickleball, and it is one of my favorite places to play at. It's an indoor facility. There are 12 courts. They're all outside courts, indoors, but, you know, being in Florida, it's really just one of those places that, you know, you kind of have to find a place to play indoors if you can during the summer because the heat down here is just out of control at times. But anyway, in this game, it's myself on the top left right now, and my partner is in blue. We're playing against this person in red and the guy wearing the black there. I don't like to say any names on my pickleball channel here. I just don't do that because I don't want to call anybody out for good or bad. You know, I don't know if they want to be on or not be on. So I don't like to do any of that stuff. So, but just so you know where I am, I'm the guy on the top left right now, and my partner is in blue. And this is, again, if you've been following the journey on Instagram or on the YouTube shorts that I provide, that I put out, if you've been following any of that stuff, then you know that I like the brand Carbon, and I've been using the Carbon True Foam paddle since it came out. It's actually the True Foam Genesis 2 is the paddle that I've been using instead of the Carbon X3 that I was using before that. Anyway, long story short, I received my paddle, love it. It's the square one. Really, really enjoy the paddle. I thought that it provided so much more control, but still provided enough power for me. And I just really, really liked it. What happened was I've been playing with it, and the paddle started to rattle a little bit. And for some reason, that just annoyed the crap out of me. I just could not get over the fact that this brand new paddle was rattling. So I reached out to Carbon, and long story short, I put in a claim. And as soon as I put that Carbon paddle in transit, they sent me a new one. So this is really interesting right here. I sped this little part up of the video here. It says confusion sped up. Yeah, I sped this up because, you know what? There was some confusion on the game here. We weren't sure exactly who had served, who this person served. Did the guy in red serve? Did the guy in black serve? From which place did he serve? And you know what? When you watch this again, it was actually the guy in the black hat that served from the left side. So this was a mess up. This is the really cool part about, you know, videoing. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Yes, that was terrible. I wailed it out. I Babe Ruthed it. But I made it up there. So I think that, you know, this is one of the really, really valuable aspects of watching the game, you know, recording the games and stuff. And you can see what I really, really loved about watching this one over was when I'm playing, you know, sometimes I get in my head a little bit and I'm like, man, like error, error, error. When I'm watching this game, you can see here, look, nice drive. And they hit it to my partner. Again, they hit it to my partner and hit that guy right in the stomach, I think. But watch this. Look, here comes my partner. He serves it, and they return it back to my partner. Now they hit it to me. Good defense. Back to my partner. Back to my partner. You know, I'm watching this, and I really don't have as many errors as I thought I do. There's my serve. Okay, he hits it back to me. Backhand drive. That guy hits it out of bounds. Now, he was going for a nice shot. Look, here's my serve again. Nice and deep. They return it to me. I drive it over there to his right. My left, right down the line. Great shot. Here comes the serve. He returns it back to me. Drive it. And kind of puts it in the middle. And yeah, we didn't make it over that time. Anyway, I really, really enjoyed watching this one again because, like I said, I don't know, leave me a comment. Do you get in your head too? Because sometimes I get in my head and I'm thinking like, my gosh, look at all the errors I made. But when I watch these games back, it's like not a whole lot of them, you know? just not as many errors as I think. So that the reason I'm sharing that is because if you are one of those people and you have a lot of errors, or you think that you have a lot of errors, if you have an opportunity to record your game and watch it, I would totally recommend doing that. You don't have to put up a whole YouTube video and all that kind of stuff like I'm doing. But if you do that, you can actually see your play, is it on your head, And for me, watching this back here, I'm really happy to see, look at that. I mean, really good moves, covering the court well. And again, they hit it to my partner, which is a good sign, for my progress. Usually what happens when you play this game, pickleball, is if you're playing against people who are good, people who can recognize, other people who are good, then you find the person that you think is the least good out of the two, and you start hitting it to them, especially if you want to win. Now, I'm not saying that I'm any better than that guy in the blue, but what I am saying is that it appears that there's a lot more times that they're hitting it to him, and there's a lot less errors that I'm making. So I'm really, really proud of that. And by saying that, I'm not putting anyone down. I'm really just trying to build my own confidence, because that's the thing here, man. In this game, for me, it's been about, oh, that guy hit me right in the leg there, and it was unnecessary because the play was already over. I didn't even look at him. You see me walking back there? I was pissed at this point. In my head, all I'm thinking is I'm gonna hit the ball right at him. So here's my return. Boom. Nice drive right at him, and hit him again. And then my partner comes up and lobs it. Anyway, going back to the carbon paddle that I'm using, this is the new paddle that just came in the mail. I know that I haven't posted a lot of videos in the last week. I've actually been traveling, so I haven't been home. I haven't been playing a lot. So this was the first game that I was able to get back on the court with my new carbon True Foam Genesis 2 paddle that I'm loving. Again, none of these videos are sponsored or anything like that. But I really do love this paddle. And I've used a lot of different kinds of paddles and stuff. I don't know what it is about it, but I really like this one. I just feel like I'm able to do what I want to do with this paddle. I did add some weight to the sides, and this setup I actually added a little bit more weight than I usually do. I came up on the sides a little bit more, and I feel like I'm definitely generating a lot more power than I was before. My serves and stuff have been pretty accurate. Let's see if we can look at this little dink action here, and he can't return it back. So let's see who's serving here. My partner's serving. I want to see if I get the next serve in, because I've really been working on my my serves and putting it in the corner here. Let's see if this is one of them. Yeah, I mean, not bad. I put a lot of top spin on that one. He's holding his head. He can't believe it. He's so excited. All right, nice, and little drive here down the middle, and my partner lobs it up, and bada bing, bada boom, he gets smashed. And here comes the serve and the return. Yep. Stay down, buddy. All right, here we go. And blue returns. Again, they keep hitting it to my partner. Boom. Error. Mistake. Hits it in the net. And that could be anybody, man. That could be, whatever. I mean, it's just one of those things here. Some days you have good days. Some days you have bad days. I happened to capture this one on video, where, what wasn't as many errors as I thought. Nice. I love that. I wish I could do those, but I don't know. I don't have it in me. All right, let's see how this serve comes out here. A lot of power generating in it. Yeah, pretty deep in the corner there, forcing him to take a step back. And then they just caught me off balance on that one. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Here comes my partner, and we're going to return that. And nice drives again. And into the net. So, this is going to be the last play here, I think. Let's see. 1, 2. Does he hit it? Yeah, and then I think he hits it out. Okay, so this is the last play now. The guy in the black hat's going to serve it. My partner's going to return it. They're going to hit it back, and then my partner. Wah, wah, wah. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. We did take a loss on this one, but it was a great game. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Follow on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Actually, no, not Facebook. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.